class 10 students, we are back with 20 PYQs plus important, 100 PYQs plus important question. How can I give just 20 questions to you student as exams are very near to us? So very warm welcome on the platform Deeksha Vedantu. This is your SST faculty Tanvi Ma'am, and today's session will be very important to all the students out here. So just I'll give you an introduction that we already went live with the same thing, and in that live we have completed 50 questions, and now the target is very close to 100 questions. Okay, the target is big this time, and that's 100 questions for the day. So hope you guys have joined the session. All those students who are here, just let me know, am I audible and everything is clear, so that we can proceed with the session. So before moving to the first question of the day, let me show you that this was our last question, the 15th question, in which we have done the map work also. And students, in this session it's not only just MCQs, it's not only just 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker, but we have all of these combined in just one session along with the very interesting map questions. As I can see one of the comment here regarding that, ma'am, I want what manufacturing industries as well as outcomes of democracy. But outcomes of democracy is already there, right? It's already been uploaded. You once check it, or I'll share you the link via the comment section only. And regarding manufacturing industry, super duper soon we are going to upload that one too. Okay, so hope you will be happy then. To all of the students who have joined the session, please bacha, let me know, am I audible and clear to all of you, so that I can proceed with the very first question of the day. And yes, please share me how your pre-boards are going on. Do you guys have pre-boards in the upcoming days, or they are over? And how many pre-boards are basically conducted in your schools? Okay, so that we can make strategy, plan something for you like that. So students, as I was watching you, like you were quite engaged, quite energetic in the previous live that was physics, and you guys were so interactive throughout the session. I think you might be tired too. So we will take this session light, enjoyable, so that none of my students get exhausted by the end of the day. Okay, starting the session with the very first question. I will say 51st question because we have completed 50 earlier in the series. Okay, who wrote the autobiography Amar Jiban, the first full-length autobiography published in the Bengali language? So this is from the chapter print culture. This is from the chapter beta print culture, and the print culture chapter is so long, but it has some expected questions that are definitely going to come, and this is one among them. Options are A, that's Kailash Basini Devi, B, Tarabai Shinde, C, Pandita Ramabai, or it's Rash Sundari Devi. So yes, basically what happened, we need to just figure out the background of this topic, that in India when print was introduced. So I just want to know from your side, which country introduced print in India? Who were that people who introduced print in India for the very first time? Okay, then after that what was happening, it was getting popularized among the common people also. And one such lady, right, one such lady wrote what beta? Wrote an autobiography in Bengali language, and I can see you guys are not giving answer. Let me give that to you, but I want all of you to be interactive, attentive, give answers. Let's talk about SST, let's solve all your problems by today. So this correct option for this question is Rash Sundari Devi. That means option D. Okay, do you guys understood this question or not? So yes, autobiography, that means about her own life, how a woman live a life in a orthodox Hindu family is written basically in this book, and what problems are they facing is the essence of this book. Published in which language? This is also need to be focused, that this was published in Bengali language. Okay, did you get this? Give me a thumbs up if you understood this question, because we are moving to the 52nd question of the day. Okay, I think it's crazy to hear 52nd question, because we feel now we have completed this much. So 52nd question of the day, based on your understanding of non-conventional energy sources. Pay attention, read it again, read it aloud so that you cannot make mistake. Based on your understanding of non-conventional energy sources, which of the following provide twin benefit to farmers in the form of energy and improved quality of manure, and it is often produced in gobar gas plants? Options are in front of you. You read this in science also, SST also, everywhere. And if you guys have environment subject also, then also this type of question is regularly asked. Options are A, wind energy, geothermal energy, solar energy, or it's bioenergy or biogas. Okay, so it is majorly used by farmers. Whenever such type of question comes, whenever the lengthy questions come, I always ask you to underline the keywords. And how you're going to do that? So based on your understanding of non-conventional energy sources, whenever non-conventional word comes in mind, pay attention. We are talking about renewable energy resources, objective twin benefits to whom they provide farmer in the form of energy. Okay, and they give you good quality of manure. Basically, they are saying that there are two objectives of this type of energy. One is that it provides you energy, and the other is that it provides you a basically substitute for manure. Okay, and even energy is produced in gobar gas plant, So which type of gas is produced from it? Beta, biogas is produced from it. It's very obvious. We know that in farming activity there is various types of leftover things like plant residuals, animal residuals, okay, crops residuals also. So all these within this biogas plant, a plant is made, and by this the residuals are also used as manures and energy is also produced within it. So hope this is clear to all my students watching this series right now. And bache, like, it is very important for all of you to share this as much as possible, because this is really beneficial for all class 10 students. Okay, and don't take your friends as your competitor right now, because from childhood we are just learning one thing: sharing is caring. Follow that too. Okay, now next question, that's 53rd question of the day, very important. The monazite sand found in Kerala are a rich source of which of the following minerals, which is used for generating nuclear power? So this sand particularly have a mineral within it. We know that minerals are obtained from rocks, from sands, because how sand is formed? From the rock itself. The basic material is rock only, na? So since ages, the time passes on, passes on, we get some types of minerals in it. So which among the following is the correct option? Uranium, bauxite, thorium, or magnetite. Uranium, bauxite, thorium, magnetite. I'll give you a hint that uranium is in India is present in small quantity and only in one place. Okay, up till then, answer this question. The monazite sand found in Kerala. So what is important from here? Monazite sand from Kerala, rich source of which of the following minerals? Tell me, is it uranium, bauxite, thorium, or magnetite? And if you guys are unable to judge that this question comes from which topic, then it's a failure, because we are at December, right? We are in the mid of December, and this time you should be like, oh, this one from this chapter, this line from NCERT. And if still you are not at that pace, don't worry, because Deeksha Vedantu is going to launch one super duper hit series. When it will be coming? 20th December. How it will be coming? What will be our plan? Will be shared to you soon. Up till then, move to this question: uranium, bauxite, thorium, or magnetite. So correct answer to this question is thorium. What is the correct answer? Thorium, right? Chaliye. Moving to the next question: which of the following describes the very important question? Okay, which of the following describes the mode of occurrence of minerals like tin, copper, zinc, and lead, which are found in the cracks crevices, faults and joints of igneous and metamorphic rock. So now what they have done, students, to make you little fearful this time, they have just made the question a little longer, right? A jalebi type of question, so that you get confused and forget to answer which one is correct. Options are beds and layer, placer deposits, residuals, or rains and loads. Okay, I'll tell you because this one is very important topic. Basically the topic is modes of occurrence. What is the topic? Modes of occurrence. Whose occurrence? Occurrence of minerals. And this chapter is from mineral and energy resources. From the topic, beta, mineral and energy resources. So we know that there are basically 5 modes of occurrence. How many modes of occurrence? 5. I am not going to tell you the name of 5. Why? Because I have a long question of the same thing in future. So we will be solving the question thoroughly. Up till then, let us figure out that from igneous and metamorphic rock. Pay attention. Okay, one such mode is beta igneous and metamorphic rock. In that what happens? Like for example, this is land. Within that we know that there are basically cracks within the between the solid layer of the earth crust, right? There are cracks, there are crevices, there are large type of faults within that. In that, the type of resources which are found. So pay attention, whenever that cracks are small, they are known as veins. And when the cracks are large, they are known as lodes. And from them, tin, copper, zinc, lead, these types of minerals originate. Is it clear? So give me a thumbs up. This question is also clear to all of my students watching me right now. And if you guys can share this link to all your friends, it will be beneficial for you also and for me also. Why for you? Because sharing is caring. Chalo, moving to the next question. Highlight the 3 significant components that comprises the terms of credit. Which chapter from this question is? So beta, this chapter is money and credit from your economics book. This chapter is what? Money and credit. Pay attention. Coming back to the question. Easy question, we will be solved fast because we need to cover how many questions for the day? 50 questions more for the day. 3 significant components basically, okay, that comprises the terms of credit. Anyone from the light of chat option who knows that what is the answer to this? Ma'am, कौन सी class standard की है बेटा? This is for class 10th SST. Okay, this is for class 10. Complete SST 100 question is our target. Hello beta, hello, I'm very good. How are you? I'm very good. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope your preparations are going great. And do tell me how can I help you in your class 10 preparation. Up till then, moving to the question. 3 factors, components for the terms of credit. So first of all, what is credit? What is credit? So whenever the salary comes in your account, na, however you guys are student, how could you know the happiness for that? But eventually you will get happy. So whenever the money comes into your account, for example, some of scholarship is being given to your account by some schools, colleges or Olympiads, what you guys practice. In that, whenever money comes in your account, what is that message? This amount is credited to your account. So credited. Credit can be your salary or credit can be your loan also. So when you go to some place and ask for loan, particularly bank, there are certain terms of credit. Bhai, ye doge to hi paisa milega. There are certain terms of credit. What are that? First of all, the first term of credit is beta interest rate. What is that? Interest rate. Okay, you need to pay some interest rate na. Second one is documentation and collateral. Okay, documentation and collateral, basic documents like Aadhaar card. Okay, and collateral is something, do you know guys what is the definition of the word collateral or not? Just let me know. Do you know that or not? So yes, collateral is basically what? A land or a property, an asset, right, which you give to bank, that once I repay the loan, you give it back to me. It happens na. So it's documentation and collateral, and the third one is mode of repayment, how you are going to repay the loan. These are the three terms of credit that you need whenever you ask for a loan. Clear or not? Give me a thumbs up. Ram, welcome, good evening, and warm wishes for your exams. Everyone has joined the session. I can see that. Very good. Chalo. Did you get this question? Yes, Arambian. Document, collateral, money. Not money, beta. Mode of repayment. Write it. Mode of repayment. That will be more correct. Okay. Chalo. Next question, that is question number 56 for the day. A little long with so many points, but pay attention that your concentration remains here. Which of the following statements are true? Okay, pay attention, it is true. Regarding the various forms of caste can take place in politics. Okay, forms, caste takes place in what, beta? Politics. So first point, political parties choose candidates keeping in mind the caste composition of the electorate. Is it true or not? Second, political parties and candidates make appeal to caste sentiments to muster support. Third, every parliament constituency in India has a clear-cut majority of one single caste. Or it is fourth, when governments are formed, parties usually includes representatives from different castes. Options are here, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 1, 2 and 4, or all of them. Okay, Docomo Internet, correct. Documentation, collateral, and mode of repayment. Are very good shortcut you just told me. I'll use it in every class for all the students. Very good. मैम एसएससी का प्री बोर्ड है, एसएसटी होगा ये आपका, एसएसटी का प्री बोर्ड है. ओके बेटा, इज योर प्रिपरेशन डन? Is your preparation done? Have you read all the chapters once or still not started? Just let me know. C, I got one answer as C, that's 1, 2 and 4. Let's check beta. So yes, see, which of the following statements are true regarding various forms? So we know that this chapter is, this question is from the topic caste in politics and politics in caste. Caste in politics and politics in caste. The most confusing topic of SST, I particularly feel that. So yes, political parties, whenever they choose candidate, by jab bhi candidate dekhte to what they will see in India, let us just muster the support by seeing the caste majority. Oh, this region have this caste. Let us take the candidate from the similar caste so that they will vote their candidate. Yes, this one is correct. They will appeal the vote in terms of caste appeals also. They join the hands before election. We guys have seen that. But is it possible that, pay attention, is it possible that every parliamentary constituency, when result comes, they will see that the whole caste voted for the same person? No. Or the same person from that caste won the election? It cannot be possible because views are different if people belong to same caste also. So this one is not correct. This one is correct. C option. Whoever has given me the option C, very good. I guess it's Atif Gamer. Very good beta. No ma'am, just started opening books. My whole is wasted. What should I do now? Beta, nothing is wasted. Don't worry. ठीक है, आप तो कर ली गलती, but be prepared that now that 45 days are very important for you. See, you have just 45 days because in between Christmas will come, New Year will come, and for the first paper you need some 2 to 3 days for preparation also. So you basically have just 45 days. Forget everything in that 45 days. Forget that you need time to play, to sleep, everything. Just give your best, focus on the books, and whatever planning strategy, whatever you want, comment down, we will give that to you. Okay? So option C was correct for this question. Any doubt, just let me know. While we are moving to the next question, picture-based question, that definitely comes in your exams and you guys just make blunder in that. Is it? Okay. So poster like the one below are used by social movements to enhance the political and legal status of women. Pay attention, see the poster. See the poster very carefully. So poster that is like this was used by the political and legal status of women by the organizers and all. What are such movements which aim for equality? What are such movements which aim for beta what? Equality. Are they regional movements, communal movements, feminist movement, or D, that secular one? Again, Atif Gamer is with the answer C, and all of the students are just watching, yawning, sitting at home, idle, thinking that do we know the answer or not? Beta, participate. If it's wrong or if it's right doesn't matters. Your participation methods, because once you make the mistake, you'll try to correct that. Okay. Chalo, let's see. Yes, basically the question is talking about equality, okay, and you can figure out from this poster that a woman is there fighting for her role, for her equal role in the society, and famously known as feminist movement, which is sometimes considered with the wrong definition also, okay, and people just take a benefit of this movements. Sometimes it happens, I agree. However, what is the correct definition of this feminist movement? Do you know? So the correct definition is, it talks about equality of women. Okay, equality of women with whom? With men. They do not want that. We need something extra. They want equality in front of men too. Okay, so this is what this picture speaks about, depicts about. Clear? Next question. To a total video. Yes, C is the correct answer. Very good. Next question. Now this question is interesting. The mode of occurrence of minerals is determined by the types of rock formation in which they are found. So basically what they are asking, mode of occurrence. Okay, mode of occurrence for what beta? Minerals. We just saw a MCQ for this question. Now what is the question? Justify the statement by evaluating 5 different ways minerals occur in nature. Anyone who remember this total video? Very good evening. Even good evening to all my students out there. Very important, a 5-marker question guaranteed for your exam. Give me just your 2 minutes right now and secure your 5 marks right away. So what the answer will be? So 5 type of mode of occurrence for minerals, and the first type will be from igneous and metamorphic rocks. From which types of rocks? From igneous and metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks, in metamorphic and igneous, it will be found from cracks, crevices, okay, and faults. Cracks, crevices, and what beta? Faults. The smaller ones are known as veins. The larger ones are known as lodes. Example, you will tell me, or you will just find right now in your book and prepare a note of this answer, because I want every one of you to remember this question. Get it? Second mode of occurrence is from sedimentary rocks. So basically earth have layers, one by one layers are there. So from that layers minerals are found, that is sedimentary rocks. Do remember from where the minerals are found? From layers. The third one, that is known as alluvial deposits. Pay attention. What it is known as beta? Alluvial deposits, also known as placer deposits. Also known as what? Placer deposits. So what happens? We know that the large rivers bring along with them what? Sediments with the river itself and deposit them in the nearby areas, and from that precious minerals are found: gold, diamond, silver, etc. Okay, chalo. And the fourth one here, pay attention, the fourth one here is, we have done igneous, sedimentary, okay. Then we have decomposition of minerals. Very good. We have what beta? Decomposition of minerals. Example is bauxite. And the last one, that is fifth one, we know that from evaporation also, okay, from evaporation we know that there are certain, like NaCl is formed because of evaporation. So clear or not? How many type of mode of occurrence are there for minerals? 5. Igneous metamorphic, sedimentary. Third one is what? Third one is, pay attention, what? Alluvial deposits, decomposition, and then we have evaporation type of minerals too. Done with this question. I can see that whenever I teach it, students go, right? Because you feel that MCQ, ma'am, solve them. Beta, only MCQ is not going to give you 80 marks, okay? Questions will give you 80 marks, and this is what you are running throughout the year from. Chalo. Next question, identify the appropriate options to fill in the empty boxes regarding the classification of minerals. This again is from the chapter Mineral and Energy Resources. So you need to identify, fill in this question bank. Tell me which is a mineral type for iron ore, manganese and nickel. Okay, and which one of the following is a non-ferrous type? Which one of the following is a non-ferrous? Give me the example. Options are precious gold, silver. Pay attention. Precious gold, silver. Metallic copper, lead, tin. Ferrous copper, lead, tin. Energy mineral, coal, petroleum. So second one, pay attention. You need to give the example for this, and the first one will be mineral type. Okay, try to answer this. Ma'am, please explain again. I guess you want me the explanation for the mode of occurrence or this one. Just let me know, then I'll do, okay? Up till then, give me the answer to this question, my dear students. Identify the appropriate. Ma'am, now what shall do in these 2 dates? Some people say, see, important question. They don't understand that I don't have any idea about any chapter. My God, don't you really have any idea about any of the chapter? However, some blunder is done, but we can cover it up. Okay, we'll cover it up, don't worry. You have done a blunder, but no worries, beta. At least you realize that I should study now. So what you can do is, you have 2 days. Okay, you have 2 days. Start with economics. Okay, follow this. I am definitely telling you that this is going to work, and you will come back in the live session and you will thank me. So start with economics by today evening itself. Cover economics, all the important topics. Okay, all the important topics from economics. Then how you will figure out the important topics, beta? Now that is a problem. What, do one thing, watch all my one shots in like speed. In speed, there I have stressed on this is the important topic, this is the important topic. So take all that one shots, rapid revisions and practice sessions. Now hearing can make you a topper, nothing else. Okay, chalo, moving to this question, I got the answer as C. So yes beta, iron, we know that iron is a ferrous mineral, and by just writing, just seeing this only, we can solve this question. Example for non-ferrous is copper, lead and tin. Okay, very good to all those who marked C as the answers, and the others who are not marking any answer. Beta, participate, this will help you. Question comes here. Caste alone cannot determine election results in India. Pay attention. This question is little tricky, comes in exams for sure, and I know you are not able to answer it. Write it in a proper format. So caste alone cannot determine elections in results in India. Support this statement with a good argument. So basically this type of question majorly come as a 3-marker question. How many marks? 3-marker question. Okay, are you guys understanding this? Okay, so as a 3-marker question, in the first point you need to answer that. See, we have a thing in our mind that caste alone is elections in India. Whenever there are elections, what we understand that caste alone will work, but not actually. We think that elections are all about caste, but it is not actually. Why? Because pay attention, right? Pay attention that all the constituencies, okay, all the constituency, when we see the result in that constituency, not always one single caste, okay, not always candidate from that single caste, from that single caste wins the election. single caste wins the election. This happens because in that constituency different type of people are living. Okay, is it done? Now we know that there are different political parties. They are different political parties, and all those political parties stands there for election and choose the candidate from same caste. Pay attention, choose the candidate from same caste. Now when they do this, what happens? Their votes get divided. What happened beta? Their votes get divided. Yes, this actually happens. And one more thing, the caste composition, right? If we talk about caste composition, people themselves do not have same ideology. People themselves do not have what? Same ideology. Hence, they never vote the same person. Hi Radhe, hello, welcome to the live chat session, where we are going to solve top 100 questions of SST. So yes, after economics, okay, Arambian, after economics, go for civics. Go for beta civics, then go for geography, and then for history. But when you reach history, do not get bored of SST, okay? Rather get energetic that I have covered 75% of syllabus. Follow this, will help you out. Next question. Chalo, next question in front of you. I want all of you to answer in the forms of assertion and reason. In the form of what? Assertion, reason. Do you guys get scared after seeing this assertion reason question? Oh damn, now our marks are gone. Is it the same feeling you guys have? Just let me know, because I have seen multiple students who feel that. So 61st question of the day, assertion. One effective way to address the problem of women underrepresentation in politics is to make it legally binding to have a fair proportion of women in elected bodies. Okay. Reason, in India, 1/3 of seats in local government bodies like panchayat and municipalities are now reserved for women. You know the options of assertion reason. I am not going to read it. You will just give me the answer, correct answer to this. Okay, just let me know beta. Never understood those types of question. It's just the practice that will help you to understand that type of question. Okay, just practice, because you guys were running from the practice. You guys were running from SST throughout the year. Arey SST kar lenge, ek din pehle pad lenge. Is it the same thing? Chalo, give me the answer to this. A. Ataf Kemerai got your answer as A. Great. Anyone else who can challenge this answer or let me know which is your answer? Assertion and reason. Yes. So one effective way to address the problem, beta, effective way to solve any problem in country like India is to make it legally bounding. Okay, however we break the laws, I don't know why I feel pride to break that laws, but yes, legal binding is very good, because what happens now, eventually we have seen that there was a trend in India that women themselves were not participating in the field where men were dominating. So what was important to make it legally binding, that 1/3 seats must be reserved for women. Okay, and yes, this happens, is the correct option. And we know that 1/3 seats are reserved for panchayat and municipalities, and it's very happy to share you guys that now the same law which was pending in Lok Sabha, right, in the Parliament of India since 10 years is now passed, and even in the next election that are going to held, in the next elections, 1/3 seats will be reserved for Lok Sabha elections also and state legislative assembly also. If such question comes in exam, you need to answer this, because NCERT has also updated that. Okay, get it? Do not make mistake, read updated NCERT always. How to present answer in social science to get good marks. Okay, Radhe, I just read your comment here. Beta, there is a strategy. There is a very well defined strategy to get full marks in SST answer. Stick to this video. I'll share it in between whenever we get the time. Okay, stick here. Next question is in front of you. You are going to answer this, because very easy, just 2 words here. The Human Development Report, okay, the Human Development Report published by UNDP, compared countries on the basis of per capita income and which other two dimensions, write the dimensions. So UNDP, which is popularly known as United Nations, okay, United Nations Development Program. I'm watching your comments. I'm seeing that who knows the two other aspects also. So yes, United Nations Development Program, they present an Human Development Index that is known as HDI, and this is the part of Human Development Report. What are the three criteria? So three criteria, among that first one is beta per capita income. Very good. What it is? Per capita income. Then what else are the other objective? Very good. The second one is health, in which they see what? Life expectancy ratio. Very good. Life expectancy ratio, that how long basically a person is living. Acha, do you know what is the life expectancy ratio in India? Do you know that? Updated data from NCERT or everything gone from the mind? And the third one, that is education beta. And the third one, that's education, which talks about net attendance ratio. Yeah, literacy rate. Basically, it's literacy rate to be more correct. Okay, so just let me know what is the life expectancy ratio of an average Indian person. Okay, Atif, you are writing as 65. No, beta, it's not correct. See, in the old NCERT, it was 69 point something. I guess it's what 8. But the new NCERT updated it to 71. Pay attention. Either this will be the correct answer or this. Not 65. Not 65. Okay? IMR also, infant mortality rate. No, don't get confused that. Okay? Next one. 68 question from the picture type of question. So the cartoon below depicts politicians opening lockers labeled with different caste names. What does this cartoon suggest about the role of caste in the electoral system? Okay, in the electoral system. Can you guys see this or not? Just let me know. Are you able to see this beta? Now you will see this picture, then I'll move to the options. Able to see this? Okay, there are certain peoples trying to open the lockers, and on that look, I can understand that this picture is not visible, but in that locker, the name of that caste is written. Visualize the image, right? Choose now the correct option. A. Political leaders are actively working to eradicate the caste system. B. The caste system has no influence on the outcomes of elections. C. Political parties often treat specific caste groups committed vote banks to be secured for winning elections. Or it's D. Voters from all castes have equal and easy access to political leaders. Voters from all castes have equal and easy access. Yeah, I can see, I can understand beta. I understood that this one is not clear, but I am giving you a visualization that this is from the chapter political parties, not from political parties, rather outcomes of democracy, that caste in politics wala part. Okay, sorry, gender, religion and caste. And the picture says that there are certain politicians who are watching these lockers, and above it vote bank is written. What is written? Vote bank. And these are the politicians who are watching them, and the name of the caste are written over here. The name of the caste are written over there. I understand the picture is not clear, but try to choose the most accurate option. So I'll tell you, because the picture is not clear. So political parties are actively working to eradicate the caste system. Do you think that? Not at all. They are not working to do any such thing. Second, the caste system has no influence on the outcomes of election. But a caste system eventually have little influence on the election. I won't say total influence, but I will say yes, they have influence. Now, political parties often treat specific caste groups committed vote banks to be secured for winning election. Yeah, this happens. Yes, they see it. However, the result is that not all the castes give them favor, but they see it. Okay, so C will be the correct option. Atif, A is not the correct option because they are not working to eradicate the caste system, not at all. Okay, is it clear? Give me a thumbs up because I can see majority of the students. Yeah, C is the correct option. Very good. C is the correct option. Acha, let me know, have you guys just liked the session, liked the live session up till now, or you are still waiting the session to get end and then? So like it right now. And moving to the next question. Question is, mining is considered a hazardous industry. Okay, mining is considered as a hazardous industry with significant impacts on human health and environment. Justify the statement by evaluating 5, pay attention, by evaluating 5 distinct hazards associated with mining. Beta, this is a 5-mark question. How much marker? 5 marker. Take a surety from my side that either in your pre-board or in your board or any of the test series exams you guys are appearing, you will see this question. Okay, and the question is from which chapter? By mineral and energy resource, and we know that mineral is a dangerous practice. Now 5 points we need to make how it can be hazardous to us. Okay, how mining is a how mining is a hazardous activity. Now you will give me how many points, beta? 5 points. Okay, we will try to answer this in how many points? 5 points. Let me check who is trying to give answers. Hi Rohit, welcome to the live session here. Welcome back. I have seen you after so many days. How your exams are going on, how your preparation is going on. Great. Air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution, all the pollution. So basically, it's really hazardous and dangerous to humans. How it is dangerous? Because we have seen that the people who are basically practicing the mining activity, sometimes there are cases of roof falls, okay, there are cases of fires. So it is a threat to their life, isn't it? Yes. First one is the risk to the life of humans in the case of roof fall, fires, etc. Then these causes diseases also. Okay, particularly pulmonary diseases. Okay, pulmonary diseases, that means disease related to air system. Okay, chalo. Then we have land degradation. Yes, why do we have land degradation? Because these mines just take off their waste material and divert it to the land nearby, because of which land get what? Degraded. Then we have water contamination. Okay, and this water contamination is a cause to various problems regarding the pregnancy in women, right? Then it is a cause of cancer too, and many more such things. Okay, and then the major problem is air pollution. Air pollution, the fumes that comes out, the fumes that comes out of this mineral activities untreated particularly is a cause to what, beta? Is a cause to basically many health problems around us. 3 MCQ गलत हो गए थे in SST pre-board, बाकी everything was good. Not going to score less than 75 for sure. Very good. If you are doing this, then it's good. But pay attention, if your MCQs are wrong, then we need to practice more MCQs and figure out what particular mistake you are making in that. Okay, Rohit? Do that. And if you need any help from me, just let me know. So this question is done. Hope you guys are enjoying the session. And I guess that you are sharing it with your friends too. Question number 65, minerals like gold, silver, tin and platinum, which are not corroded by water, are often found as alluvial deposits in the sands of valley floors and the base of hills. Which are these types of deposits called? What are these types of deposits called? Options are A, veins and lodes, placer deposits, residual mass or beds or layer. So if you have read that topic in detail, then you can answer this. If not, then there is a problem. Think about it. Give the correct answer. Tejpal Singh, I can see your answer as A. Rohit corrected his answer as B. Let's check who is correct in today's answer series. So all those who are coming here and watching it, enjoying it. अरे भाई like करने में क्या जाता है? चलो. Minerals like gold. Beta, pay attention, right? Pay attention. There is a mode of occurrence that is known as, that is known as what? Alluvial deposits. That is known as beta alluvial deposit. Also known as what beta? Placer deposit. And how does they come? So when these long rivers come through the channels, they carry along with them what? Sediments. These sediments, they get it deposit nearby the floodplains. And here basically the luxury type of items are minerals are produced, and they are gold, silver, okay, particularly. So B is the correct option. Veins and lodes are not, beds and layers are not. Which is the correct option? B is the correct option, and I can see removing the wrong answers also. But I don't do that. I watch everything. Okay, this is something that you are hiding from yourself, that you don't know the answer. Everyone is watching you, and if you are wrong, then what is the issue? We are here for learning, na? Don't do that. Chalo. Next question. Let's move to the next question. In 16th century England, what were chapbooks? Easy. In 16th century England, what were the chapbooks? Options. Religious texts published exclusively by the church. B. Generals of caricature and satire critical of the monarchy. C. Pocket-sized books sold for penny by traveling peddlers. Or it's D. Official circulars, almanacs or calendars. Batao. Which one is the correct option? Question number 66. We reached to question number 66. 100 is our target for the day. I'm getting your answers as B, B, C and C. Okay. Again, Atif Gamer is here with the answer C. Okay. So beta, what to remember? What to remember? That chapbooks were circularized in England. Chapbooks were circularized where? England. ये भी question आ सकता है. This can come as a question. Where chapbooks were regularized, and this can go out of our, flow out of our mind too. So they were not religious texts, they were not generals and caricatures, they were pocket-sized, small chapbooks. Chap means the peddlers. Like, I don't know you are from that generation or not, but I am from that generation when peddlers used to come and sell that encyclopedia at our home. Do you guys have seen that? I have particularly seen that. They are referred as peddlers. जो हमारे घर पर आकर हमें सामान देके जाते हैं ना, they are referred as what? Peddlers. And that peddlers were referred as chapmen. So they are pocket-sized book sent for penny by traveling peddlers. Very good. They are not almanacs. Almanacs were religious calendars. Okay? Chalo. Next question here. Next question here. Don't go anywhere in the subjective question. I want your answers. I want to see you guys can write the points or not. So question says, in India, women still lag much behind men. In India, women still lag much behind men. Despite some improvement since independence, analyze the statement with 5. Analyze the statement with 5 examples of inequality, discrimination faced by women. How many marks? By right now, you are going to get this 5 marks secure if you learn the answer with me. Otherwise, you are wasting times the whole year and you can waste it again. But if you want to secure the 5 marks, first let me know, do you know the 5 points or not? Will you able to write this answer? I heard this. Okay, Atif, you heard this, na? Yeah, it actually happened. Like, we have seen. They were even selling some cartoonistic color books, scrapbooks type of thing also, and it was so attractive, and we even get stubborn at that time with our parents that we want it. Basically, it was a marketing strategy. Chalo. So the question says that, okay, question says that, very good, Atif, you are very good in responding to the question. So yes, women were discriminated. Women were basically discriminated, disadvantaged in many sectors. okay, discriminated in many sectors. And today we are going to talk about the 5 sectors, and the first will be their literacy. We know that there is a huge difference between the literacy rate of men and women. If we talk about the literacy rate of men, it's around 78%. But if we talk about the literacy rate of female, it's 54%. The huge difference tell us that, yes, there was discrimination in teaching to girl child. Okay, so the first one will be what? Literacy. The second will be sex ratio. Sex ratio here means the proportion of women per 1,000 of men in a country, in an area. Right? The proportion of women per 1,000 of men. And irony is that, so sad to say that in India there are certain regions where the proportion is less than 850, like in the states of Haryana. Bihar, it's okay in Bihar, I guess it's Haryana, Punjab, Delhi. Okay, so this one is the factor. Then we have third one, that is low wages, beta. Low wages not only to aam aadmi, even we see in the field of Bollywood also, na, the female actress sometimes say that we are not paid equally to the men actors. We have seen that interviews. Hope you might have also seen that. So yes, it happens that if you see, they consider that, oh, this is a woman, she is not able to work as stronger as man, she is not that smart as men, let us pay us them low. So this has been a mentality in India for long years. So literacy rate is there, then we have sex ratio, then we have low wages particularly, and the fourth point is low proportion in politics. What it is, beta? Low proportion in politics. So we have seen that in the last Lok Sabha elections, right? Then we have seen in the last state legislative elections and Lok Sabha elections, only 14% of the women representatives were there. In state legislative assemblies, only 5% were there. By pathetic situation. That's why that law came recently. Okay, and thanks to God that law is implemented, accepted in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha and passed too as a bill. As an act, sorry, bill is basically not there. So yes, these are certain: literacy rate, sex ratio, lower wages, lower proportion, and the fifth and the most important point, that is domestic violence. And yes, it really exists in major parts of India. Domestic violence also, the unequal treatment at the home by in-laws, by family members, by relatives, or someone from nearby. Okay, is it clear? Chalo. So 5 discrimination women face even after independence, even after so many years of independence. Will you able to write the answer with the fact I just told you? Give me a thumbs up and secure your 5 marks by today. Tejpal, you have written women working hours more than men working hours, but men get more wages. Correct. Good. Chalo. Next question. Ready to answer it? In India, coal is found in variety of forms. Okay, koila. The coal is found in variety of forms. Which of the following is highest quality hard coal with the highest carbon content? Bhai, this is not a jalebi question. This is just a straightforward question. You need to answer that. We have variety of coal, which is highest quality of coal. Okay. Yes, you are right. You are right. Great. You are right here. Which is the highest quality of coal? D. Anthracite. Okay. D. Anthracite. Acha, can you tell, Tejpal, as you have given the right answer, can you tell me right now why others are not good quality of coal? Is there any reason, a particular word for it? Atif, you also tell me as D. Good. I can see. Chalo. Namaste sir. भाई मैडम बोलो यार. नमस्ते मैम. नमस्ते अरिहंत. अरे यार बिल्कुल बेटा, याद हूँ मैम में आ गया और फिर मैम में जा रहा हूँ. I remember you. Chalo, how is your preparation going on? Is it great, or you're just coming from one live session to another and going from one to another? Okay, so basically coal, we have different forms of coal. We have peat, and the peat is basically lowest quality of coal. Then we have lignite. Then we have what? Lignite. We have then I am writing it according to their quality from lowest to highest. Bituminous, and the best quality is there, that's anthracite, right? the coal that's used in majority of number is this one. Why this one? Because it's majorly available in India, majorly available and easy to extract it although. Okay, and then we talk about anthracite, very good, high carbon content, and these two have low carbon content. Pay attention, these have beta what? Low carbon content, and one more thing, high moisture. If you remember, high moisture. So if moisture will be there, then how coal will be effective? आगे कैसे लगेगी भाई? Get it? चलो मैम प्री बोर्ड्स में 98.2 ओवरऑल. अरे very good बेटा. 98.2 is really a good percentage, and you need to study in the same manner, focused, loyal to your studies and punctual to your studies to get the same percentage in finals also. ओके अभी साइंस की पूरी अटेंड करी थी. आई सॉ यू कमेंट्स, आई वाज वाचिंग यू गाइस. वेल डन, क्वालिटी इज गुड. मैम आई एम नॉट तेजपाल, आई एम तेज प्रताप सिंह. Please don't. Okay, Tej Pratap Singh. I'll call the correct name. My bad. Next question. What did the Vernacular Press Act of 1878 provide the colonial government with? Okay. Pay attention. The question is about Vernacular Press Act of 1878. The right to provide financial assistance to vernacular newspaper. B. The right to translate vernacular reports into English. C. Extensive right to censor reports and editorials in the vernacular press. Or it's D. The right to encourage nationalist activities through newspapers. Easy, important. For sure the question will come. Okay. Ma'am, you teach 10 on 10. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for तारीफ. मैम डू यू नो दिगराज सर? हु डोंट नो बेटा, सब जानते हैं. गिव मी द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. 7 more people are there and 8 likes. क्या करते हो? Go like the session, subscribe the channel, join the WhatsApp group, right? Okay, I got the answer as C. Extensive right to censor reports and editorials in the vernacular. So first we should know what is vernacular. So vernacular means regional. What it is known as regional. So when print came to India, right, the culture of newspapers, magazines also started. The Indian newspaper were just critical to the British government. They were critical. Obviously, they will be critical to the British government, what they were doing to us. So now, British government saw this by vernacular press is getting very popular. They connect with the people because people know the regional languages. Okay, then they thought how we should stop them. So Viceroy passed an act, that's Vernacular Press Act, in the year 1878, that anyone, okay, anyone who write against the British government, British have extensive right to censor them, to stop making them publish reports and editorials. Do you know, they were even allowed to seize that. What they said, we will give you a warning. By warning देंगे, for the first time if you stop publishing, okay, you have to submit us a money before starting a printing first. If you do it, we will take all your money. If you didn't stop, then also we will seize your printing press. And this was done. Actually, this was done. Okay, clear? Chalo, very good. Yes, local language. Very good, beta. What happens in the WhatsApp group? We give you all the notification of our upcoming live sessions. We give PDF link, free PDFs on like all history map work, all history dates, all formulas in maths and many more such crazy stuffs. You can join and you will let you know. Okay, chalo, next question. Language do play an important role in developing nationalist sentiments. Explain this with the help of example. Do you remember this question? Question says that बताओ, language too played an important role in developing nationalist sentiments. तो बेटा, this question is from the chapter nationalism, rise of nationalism where in Europe, rise of nationalism in Europe. So yes, language played an important role in raising what? Beta, which sentiment? Nationalist sentiment. And we will give the example of Poland. What happened to Poland? Why Poland is so sad? So Russia, right? By this time, in this time, Europe was just like तुम्हारी ज़मीन हमारी, हमारी ज़मीन तुम्हारी, everything was just getting mixed. ऐसा चल रहा था. So in Europe, Russia occupied Poland. Pay attention. Russia occupied this Poland and said this to Poland people that you are not going to speak what? The language Polish. Rather you are going to have Russian dominance. You will speak Russian language and all that thing. Right? Now what happened? What happened? This Polish people, will they accept it? Will they able to forget their language all of a sudden? No. They started resisting. They started, beta, what? Resisting. However, they didn't succeed, but they just gave their efforts. They started resisting. In the church gatherings, they started speaking the language Polish. All the bishops and all that were taken by Russian people into the jail, into the bar, in the coldest jail of Russia, and many more such things. So this can tell you an example that how language played an important role in raising what? Nationalist sentiments. Give the example of Poland and Russian domination. Will you able to write this answer? Language against Russian, which forced them to speak Russian language. Very good, Atif. Tej Pratap Singh. It connect people for nationalist feeling. Okay. You get this much good marks. Radhe is asking how, Aryan, you get this much good marks. Radhe, a good question, by the way. Chalo, let's move to the next one. Next is a question, but before that, the WhatsApp group we were right now talking about is with the name Deeksha Vedantu Class 10. What you will get your lecture PDFs, what we are teaching to you right now. You want that questions also for practice, you will get that. Notes and DPPs, CBSE updates whenever they come, because when up till then you reach it, I don't want that you get late. Okay. Direct access to lecture links, daily class reminders, and many more such thing. Okay, so join that. The link is given in the description box. But before that, live session should be liked by you. Question number 71. Question number 71. An organization formed by members who pool their resources. Pay attention. I am here talking about resources. Okay, an organization who pool their resources to provide cheap credit to its member. Cheap credit to its member. Especially in rural areas is known as commercial bank, SSG, cooperatives or money lenders association. But what is the correct answer? Atif is doing great today. Atif, do count how many questions you were right it and you were wrong it. And not only Atif, everyone will count. Okay? Tej Pratap, you also. And give me in the end, be loyal. Speak the truth. Don't just spam wrong answer. That how many questions were correct and how many of them were wrong. Okay? Just remember in mind that, ma'am, this was wrong. We'll check. B. Okay. B and B is not the correct answer. Okay? B is not the correct answer. Why? Ma'am, why B is not the correct answer? Beta, this is what you guys make mistake in. Why? Pool their resources, not savings. Pay attention. Not savings, they are pooling their resources. This is why I said mark how many wrong answers you are giving. Generally for women's, beta, pay attention. What SHG do? They pool their savings. Okay, this is SHG. Then who pool the resources, beta? Cooperatives, cooperative groups pool the resources. Okay, so the correct answer will be cooperative society, not this. But now, is it clear? How can D it will be, Tej Pratap? No, not D. It's everyone is wrong. You are just giving judgmental answers. अरे ये सही नहीं है, ये बता देते हैं. No, but nobody is answering C. Yes, Arihant, this is how we can make mistakes in our exams. Beta, it's pooling of savings and pooling of resources. Go to NCERT today itself, clear that thing that you should not make this mistake again. Okay? Yes, C is the correct answer. Chalo. Okay. 72 22. Why this session is beta framed? This is to frame to calculate where you guys are making mistake, and you just saw that how you are making the mistakes. Got it? So to all the students who are so confident of scoring 100 marks in SST, SST is crazy. Okay, chalo. I remember. Okay. Now you will remember everything. So why do informal lenders like money lenders often charge a much higher interest rate on loans compared to banks? Pay attention, there are formal and informal lenders. These informal lenders ask for higher interest rate. Why? This is the question. Option: because their functioning is supervised by RBI. Because they face less competition in rural areas. C. Because there is no organization to supervise their credit activities, allowing them to lend at whatever rate they choose. Or do D. Because they only lend to rich borrowers. Batao. Hello Komal, how are you? Welcome to this session where we are going to solve 100 questions, not only MCQs, 2, 3, 5 marker, map work, everything. ठीक है? Welcome everyone. Ma'am, CBSE has issued a rule regarding science and SST. Yes, have you guys read it? I'll tell you in brief what CBSE is talking about that circular. I got the answer as B, Atif, B, because they face less competition in rural areas. Think about it. I want more answers. What are you guys doing? Are you watching Stranger Things along with solving these questions? Hi, hello to everyone. Solve this question. Give me the answer. I just got one answer by the day. So basically, we know that there are two types of sectors. One is formal and the other one is informal. Okay. The formal sector apply low interest rate. However, the informal is with high interest rate to the borrowers. Why? Beta, C is the correct answer. Which is the correct answer? C. Because there is no organization to supervise them, to regulate their affairs, to see what are their activities or not. So, C is the correct option to this. To whoever is wrong, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or else we'll move to the next one. It's that you can't write a section's answer in another section. If done so, marks would be given. Radhe everyone. Parul Yadav, Radhe. Okay, see. Yeah, the recent CBSE circular published, right, says that we even made a video, separate video. Jasmine Ma'am made it for you guys. Clearly states that, beta, pay attention, very important for you. So we know that there are sections in our exam, and like in the starting of the session, a circular was given by CBSE that this year in SST particularly, I'm talking about SST, sections previously which were for 1 marker, 2 marker, 5 marker separate, now will be section A for history, section B for geography, C for civics, D for economics. Now what you usually do in the previous time was that, arey bhai, 4th question nahi aa raha, I'm not able to answer it. I'll write it later in another section. You can't mix the sections. If you are writing it section A, you have to write all the answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the same section. You don't write it in the section number B because this will not give you marks. Okay, science also. In the physics, write physics. In chemistry, write civics. Don't mix them. Do not mix them. Get it? Get it or not? I'm right. Yes. Chalo. Moving to next question. That's 73rd question for the day. Again, a descriptive type of question, and I know students will run now. What brought the knowledge of woodblock printing to Italy from China? Just give me the name. Who was the person because of whom this woodblock printing from China reached to Italy? By jaldi, tell me. So we know that China was a country, okay? China was a country which introduced woodblock printing to the world. Woodblock printing to the world. But there was a person living in China at that time who took this basically discovery, right, interesting thing to the other world, that's Italy, Europe basically. What do you think? Yes, very good bachcha log. That's Marco Polo. And do you guys remember the year? I want the year. Tell me in which year it was. So Marco Polo took this to where? Italy. And eventually it was then mechanized, and then the mechanized printing reached to the world also. Very good. जल्दी book भी लिख दी थी. Correct. Yeah, you should leave spaces if you are in doubt that. You should leave that, right? If you are in doubt that by I don't know this answer, what you will do? Leave the space, write it afterwards, but don't mix it in the other section, okay? Marco Polo, the man who increased our syllabus by 1 page. Great. Chalo. Then, got it? Who made it possible? Marco Polo. I am seeing that you guys don't remember the year. It's 750 AD. No, it's not 750 AD. Yaad karo. 750 AD by... in 750 AD, it even reached Japan. Okay? If you remember. Not 750. Give me the correct answer. Yes, this is 1295. Perfect. Next, question number 74. Question number 74. The Kudarmukh mines in Karnataka. If anyone is from Karnataka, will love this question. So the Kudarmukh mines in Karnataka, which are 100% export unit, are known to have which of the following largest deposits in the world? Of which of the following mineral? Bauxite, copper, iron ore, or manganese? Batao. Which is the correct one? Bauxite, copper, iron ore, or manganese? In Kudarmukh mines in Karnataka, it is 100% export unit. For which of the following largest deposits? It is something from map work, which you guys miss, considering that we'll study in the last moment. But question can come. It's B or C. Let's check. No, it's not copper, because copper is not majorly present here. It's majorly in the parts of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. It's C. Very good. Tej, Pratap, Atif. Very good. It's iron ore. So, yes, Kudarmukh. Remember, Kudarmukh is basically a mine. Where it is, beta? It's in Karnataka. Ajay, do you remember there is a box, side box, where NCERT tells us why it is known as Kudarmukh? It looks like which shape, due to which it is known as Kudarmukh. Do you remember it? Right? So, yeah, it's in Karnataka, and one of the major iron ore, and via the port of Visakhapatnam, right, we export it to the rest of the world. It's not part of Ma'am syllabus, Ma'am. It has beta in iron ore. It has. It's there. How did it go? Nice. Good luck. Today was science. Chalo, tum aapas mein beta baatein karte raho. Okay, moving to the map work. Just answer the question I asked to you, because we are mixing all the type of questions. Let's check whether we are going good in map work or not. Okay, first question, a state where overgrazing is a major cause of land degradation. First question, answer right now. Tell me the state where overgrazing is a major cause of land degradation. Remember it, or everything is lost from mind? What happens? Punjab. No. It's not Punjab. Then there is someone with Gujarat, Visakhapatnam. Not, achha, you are answering the second one. One by one, slow. Okay, so overgrazing, okay, overgrazing, the major state, major, okay, the state, the first one you can write as Gujarat, it's Gujarat. The second one you can write as Madhya Pradesh. And to the students who wrote beta Punjab, in the Punjab the issue is what? Over irrigation. The issue is over irrigation, not overgrazing. Got it? Got it or not? ठीक है, चलो next one, a major port in Andhra Pradesh. बताओ, which one is the major port in Andhra Pradesh? Up till then I'm reading your chit chats. Now tell me my question answer, please. Radhe, do you want me to answer that how to frame a question? Am I correct? Just confirm. I'll do it after this, just after this right now. Circular regarding pre-board 2, it's starting from Monday, it will end on 29 December, then pre-board 3 from January. So much pressure on you guys, na beta. They are just making you like polished for exams. So don't take this pre-board as so depression, stress, anxiety. Take it lightly. Try to solve, try to practice as much as possible. Okay, so the answer for this one, major port in Andhra Pradesh is Vishakhapatnam. Okay, do remember this. Let's move to the next one. Tell me the name of a nuclear power plant. Who? Nobody just told me. Just let me know the name of a nuclear power plant. A nuclear power plant. Okay, I'll give you the name of the power plant in Maharashtra, and this is the first nuclear power plant of India. It is Tarapur. It is Tarapur. If you don't guys remember this, today itself practice map work. Tehri Dam. Where is Tehri Dam? Very good. Someone has mentioned Uttarakhand. I just saw your comment. Okay, so Tehri Dam is in Uttarakhand. The place where never heard any other school taking 3 pre-boards. No beta, some of them take 3 pre-boards. Don't worry, some of them take pre-boards. Some of the coaching takes 5-6 pre-boards also. Don't worry. So the place where Indian National Congress session was held in December. Okay, in December. The month is very, very important. Yes, the month is very, very important. That's Nagpur. Okay, Nagpur. Acha, which session, where the session took place in September 2020? Just let me know right now in the comment. Right now, where was the session? In September 2020. The place associated with calling off of non-cooperation movement. By very good to all those who answered Chauri Chaura. Where is Chauri Chaura? Where is Chauri Chaura? Gorakhpur, UP. It's in Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. So do mark it in Uttar Pradesh, not Bihar. Okay, Kolkata. Kolkata is the correct answer to that. Very good, very good. Chalo. But next question par jaye. But before moving to the next question, my student is asking to me for a long time, ma'am, how can we write answers? How can we write a perfect answer in SST? So that I can score full marks. So I can see there are certain students in my class right now to whom I have already shared the strategy. But to all those who are new guys, pay attention. Very important. SST full mark strategy to get full mark in your marks. Okay, Radhe, if you are here, please see, because as per your demand, I am answering this, right? So it was not the part of life, but we will talk about it. So whenever you type answers in SST, your answer should follow this format, and the format says intro, points and conclusion. Pay attention, intro, points and conclusion. Okay. One more thing, there are always general instructions given in your paper which you don't read, because I don't know in which hurry you guys are. That says if you have a 2-mark question, how many words you need to write, beta? You just need to write 40 words. How many words? 40 words. Don't write so many words. Don't write the words less than required. Okay? When we talk about 3-marker question, for 3 marks, you should write 60 words. How many words? 60 words. Then we have a 5-mark question, and the word limit for this 5-mark question is 120 words. Kitne? 120 words. Get it? And one more thing which I didn't tell earlier, but we have a 4-mark CBQ. That means case-based questions, and each of the question shall not exceed how many words? 100 words. 100 words. Why not 30? भाई CBSE ने बोला है 40. Why not 30? क्या होता है ये? Why not 30? Ask to CBSE, not to me. 2-marker, 3-marker, 5-marker and 4-marker question. Done? Whenever you have a 2-marker question, start with intro, write points, that's it. No conclusion needed, because go point to point. We have word limit of 40 words. When we have a 3-marker question, intro, 1, 2, 3 point, extra point if you don't have conclusion, or write the conclusion in the place. Get it? This should be your format. For a 5-marker, again, intro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay attention, don't write repeat points because teacher is very smart. Okay, they are teaching you, they know what strategy you are playing with us. Okay, so don't repeat your points. Ma'am, you are so generous. Thank you, Rohit. Ma'am, can I rest because I am studying since 4 hours? Yes, you take rest, beta. Don't take pressure of anything. Don't take pressure. Study very leniently. Give yourself rest also, okay? Moving to next question. I hope wherever you are, Radhe heard about it. Go back to the session if you don't just saw this and see the strategy. So explain the key difference between formal and informal sources of credit. So we have two sources of credit. We have one that's formal, okay? Then we have informal sources of credit. A for sure 3-mark question. A for sure 3-mark question which student consider as अरे बहुत easy है and make blunder in exam. I don't know why. So, informal source of credit, pay attention, informal source of credit, so basically they are the type of credit, they are regularized by government. Regularized by beta what? Government. Okay. However, in informal sources, they are not regularized by any of the organization. Okay. Not regularized by any organization. I'm not even talking about government, not by any organization. Okay. The second one is they follow rules and regulations made by the government. Rules and regulations. But do you think that the informal sector follows? No. Example of formal sector is, example of what beta? Formal sector is commercial banks. Okay. Then we have SHGs. Then we have cooperatives, etc. Okay. And if we talk about informal sector, the example is money lenders, your relatives from whom sometimes you take money, or your friends. Even when you want to go to a party, right, you don't have money to give the gift, then you borrow some gift, some money from your friend. अरे भाई अभी दे दे कल दे दूंगा, होता है ऐसा. So do you guys understood this difference between formal, informal? How many marks? 3 marks secured right then. My pre-mode, so many PYQs were repeated, jinke answer I already memorized a little bit from marking scheme. Very good, beta. This is why we need to study that previous year questions in the marking scheme uploaded on CBSE, right? Why they are doing that? So that you should read it. Even we are going to launch a series in which we will be solving PYPs, previous year papers, a complete paper in one life, okay? That will help you, I guess. Chalo, got this difference between formal and informal sector? Next question here in front of you. Answer them very fast. 77 question, first one. Which type of coal is most popular for commercial use? Write one and then the answer. Second, name the 2 main geological ages in which coal occur in India. Geological ages. I'm not talking about form. Meanwhile, I'm drinking water. You answer this, okay? ये गोंडवाना एंड एक और क्या होता है? यू मिस द सेकेंड वन. गोंडवाना एंड एक और. गोंडवाना इज करेक्ट, एक और इज नॉट करेक्ट. चलो, tertiary something. Good. Which type of coal is the most popular to commercial use? Okay. Yes, the most popular to commercial use is bituminous coal. However, anthracite is very good, but it's not that much available in environment. Okay. When we talk about 2 geological ages, beta, there are 2 geological ages. One is Gondwana. Basically, the type of coal that is majorly produced around 250 years back and more. That's good one. And 50, like around 50, that's known as tertiary type of coal. Okay, the tertiary type of coal. So you were correct at guessing. वो जो दूसरा एक और भी है, that's tertiary. You are correct. Okay, got the 77th question. Next one. And the next one says, which type of following statement, which of the following statement are true regarding caste inequalities in India? True regarding what, beta? Caste inequalities. The question is from gender, religion and caste. Question is from gender, religion and caste. And the question says, first, the Constitution of India prohibits any caste-based discrimination. Is it caste-based discrimination? Second, the old notion of caste hierarchy are breaking down due to urbanization and the growth of literacy. Is it? Option third, caste have completely disappeared from contemporary Indian society. Or it's fourth, the effects of centuries of advantages and disadvantages for different caste group continue to be felt today. The effect of centuries of advantages and disadvantages. Chalo, choose the correct option. A, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 1, 2 and 4, or D, that's all of these. Achha, bhag gaye sab. Right, after studying 25 questions in SST, I don't know why students just go. What they think that SST is boring. I am teaching you the most, what we can say, engaging way possible. So I got the answer of Desh Pratap as D, all of these. So do you think that all of them are correct? Okay, I'm waiting for other responses. Anyone to challenge Tej Pratap answer here as D? We have 4 options, 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 1, 2 and 4, or it's D. That's all of them are correct. So beta, the question talks about caste system in India. Okay, pay attention because you made a mistake. The question talk about caste system in India. The Constitution of India prohibit caste. Yes, by no discrimination, everyone will be treated equally. Article 15 of Indian Constitution says that. Okay, I remember the articles. The old notion of caste hierarchy are breaking down. Yes, we are growing, we are getting literate, we are moving to the urban cities and we are finding that kya rakha hai caste mein. So yes, this one is correct. Third, caste have completely disappeared. Why? No, caste is not completely disappeared in Indian society. It still exists. What I am saying, its impact is vanishing, but it exists. So this one was not correct, this one was correct. Beta, 1, 2 and 4, C is the correct option. Okay, which is the correct option, beta? C. Tej Pratap, did you understand that? What was your mistake? Got it? So it's 1, 2 and 4 is correct because caste system is still existing in the contemporary Indian society or Indian world. Next question. The map below shows, I know there might be time when you are not able to see these pictures, but judge it from the question, it's very easy, it's nothing like that, you can't answer it, okay? The map below shows an alarmingly low child sex ratio. That means number of girl child per 1,000 boys in several states. What is the primary social reason for this decline? Basically, they are asking you why the sex ratio in certain region is less, okay, in compared to other parts of India. So what can be a social reason? Social, samajik, not economical, not political, keep it in mind. Option A, higher migration rate of girl child to other states. B, a strong parental preference for son leading to practice like sex selective abortions. C, government policy controls the female population. Or it's D, a lack of educational opportunities for girls in those states. What do you think is the correct answer? Javin, so long I have not seen you in my live sessions. Welcome back. Answer the question that's in front of you. Hope your preparations are going on good. Yes, Javin, I saw your hello and even I responded to that. Okay, so give me the answer to this question in front of you. Question number 79th of the day. And the target is not small, it's 100 questions. It's how many questions? 100. I got the answer B. Okay, I can see. Yes, very good. So higher, this is for sure. The options were so easy. B is the correct answer, because what happens now in India, like however the practice is now strictly prohibited in India, but people used to go to the doctor and ask them to tell the gender of the child, so that if there is a girl child, they can abort it. Because what Indian society kept in mind for so long, that son are basically will be our help to the work. They are the I pronounce it wrong every time. Shoulders. Okay, I pronounce it soldiers, I don't know why. Shoulder. Okay, the son are the shoulders of their families. Okay, they will help them in future. Get it? So this is the mentality. Yes, 21 left. Moving to the next one, that's 18th question of the day, which makes only 20 questions remaining in the form of assertion reason. That makes you confusing. So the Indian National Constitution allows the state to intervene in the matters of religion. This is an assertion. First thing, that is it correct or not? Then read the reason. This intervention is to ensure equality within religious communities, for examples, by banning untouchability. Then figure out the reason, correct or not, and if both are correct, R is the reason for A or not. Options here, answers in the live chat right now. So, read it or not, or what? Do you guys go and search it on ChatGPT? I think that. Tej Pratap, A is the correct answer. Chalo. So, Indian Constitution allows the state to intervene in the matters of religion by class 8, right? Go back to class 8, there was a chapter known as secularism. There is chapter known as secularism, which tells us that yes, India has a special type of secularism. There are basically 3 conditions. Pay attention. There are basically 3 conditions. One is that secularism's ideal definition is that state and politics have no relation with the religion. Who is the perfect secular country? America is the perfect secular country. Okay. Second is when state and politics interfere. However, that's not secularism, but that can be a condition that exists in countries like our neighboring country, we know. Third condition, it can intervene when needed. By zarurat padne pe. Untouchability ko end karna was a zarurat, was a need for society. And we opted that we will follow a type of secularism when intervention is needed. We will participate, like ending of triple talaq in India. Right, banning of this untouchability and social evils, etc. So all those are there. Option A is correct. All those who have given me the option A, Javin जाते जाते गलत आंसर देके जा रहे हैं अपन. Okay, so it's A as the correct answer. Hope you get this. 18th question done for the day. Now take a deep breath for the rest 20 questions, and the 81st question is in front of you. Match the following newspaper publications with their publishers or descriptions. It can be a publisher's name or the description of the book, and choose the correct statement. Options, the question is given to you in column 1 and column B, where column 1 talks about newspapers and publications, and column B talks about their descriptions. Okay, match them. So here we are talking about Bengal Gazette, Samachar Chandrika, Samshul Akhbar, or Stri Dharam Vichar. This one is from the chapter Print Culture, which you guys I know don't study. Okay, published by Hindu Orthodoxy to oppose Raja Ram Mohan Roy view. Opinion. Okay, Samachar Chandrika. Chalo, I'll tell you. Bengal Gazette. Okay, pay attention. Bengal Gazette was the first newspaper written in India, and that was published by James Augustus Hickey. James Augustus Hickey. To the answer to the A wala is 4. Find where is 4. Where is 4? By where is 4? The 4 is in the option B. So what is the correct option? B. But ma'am, we need the explanation to the other points also. You will say that before that I'll give you the explanation. By Samachar Chandrika was published. What happens? Raja Ram Mohan Roy started publishing his view, which talks definitely against the social evils that existed in the society, like widow remarriage, like sati system to end. So there were certain orthodox people who wanted to prove themselves right. They did this in Samachar Chandrika. Okay. Now next is Samshul Akhbar. Samshul Akhbar is a Persian one. Okay, Persian newspaper. Stri Dharm is a fast-selling book by Ramchandra. Got it or not? So the answer to the 81st question is B, and here you have got the answer right now. How? You just know that. So, why was Simon Commission, which arrived in India in 1928, boycotted by all Indian political leaders? So, if you guys remember this, then you will get the answer. So, question is, why was Simon Commission? The answer is just in a single line, and this can come as a 2-marker question to you. So first of all, Simon Commission came in India in the year 1928. I am not going you to tell the reason. You are going to tell the reason to me. Okay, so it came in the year 1928 to bring what? To bring beta constitutional development for the country. Okay, to bring constitutional development from the country. But when it came to India, people started boycotting it with the slogan, Simon go back. There is someone in my live chat asking me for something. I will say Simon go back. Okay, so Simon go back, why? Why everyone boycotted that? Who is going to tell me the correct answer? Otherwise, I'll judge that you guys are not studying in a good manner. Tej Pratap, D ma'am. Acha, are you talking about the previous question? No, it was correct. All the members are British and no one is Indian. Very good. Because there were 7 members in the Simon Commission. Okay, and who was the head? Sir John Simon. They call him Sir John Simon. Okay, he was the head. And all the 7 members were Britishers. So by Indian asked that, by you are going to write constitution for us, and all the members are Britishers. Unfair. We will boycott your commission, and it was done with the slogan Simon go back. Every time we need to boycott something, we use this slogan Simon go back. Okay. Question number 83. Again in the form of MCQ, answer is, in the tribal areas of Meghalaya, coal mining is done by family members in the form of long narrow tunnel. Okay. A practice known as rat hole mining. This is because in most of the northeast India, minerals are owned by individual or communities, not the government. Yes, we know that there are certain areas. But what can be inferred about this type of mining? Here, they are talking about a practice known as rat hole mining. Read the question once again. I know it's lengthy, that will take time, but try to give the correct answer. Option A. It is a large-scale, highly mechanized and government-regulated operation. Okay. B option. It is a traditional, community-owned practice that operates outside the formal regulation of nationalized mining. Or it's C. It is safest and the most effective method of coal extraction, India. Or D, it's modern mining technique that is promoted by the government for its environmental benefits. Tell me the correct option, because this is very important, beta. Rat hole mining, this is given in the box in your geography book, and we miss it sometimes. We usually miss it. I don't know why. We miss that reading the boxes. It is a modern mining. Arey bhai, nahi. Check your answer, Tej Pratap. Think about it. Give me the correct one. I'm waiting. But D is not the correct one. D is not the correct one. what can be inferred about this type of mining? By in basically the region, okay, in the tribal regions of Meghalaya, this rat hole mining is done. Why it is known as rat hole? Pay attention what happens now. Like this is basically the land. So what they do, they just dig this type of narrow tunnel within the land itself, goes by this. But what happens, sometimes there are chances that this roof can fall. There are chances that within this fire can be there. So it is really risky for the workers going inside, right? So do you think that government will ask them to do so? No bhai, government will never ask them to do so. It is basically traditional type of practice that these people do. Okay, it is community owned practice. However, government has banned this practice. Still illegally everything is going on outside the formal regulation of nationalized mining. So what is the correct answer to this question, beta? B is the correct answer to the question. Interesting one. Geography, don't miss the boxes written in NCERT which you used to do that. Okay. Ma'am, I see movie Raniganj. Acha, you saw that in Raniganj? Yeah, it might be like practiced in other states also, but yeah, here we are talking about the tribal region of Meghalaya. Majority of tribal region practice that. You're correct. Okay. Next question. Question number 84th of the day. Question number what? 84. So HVJ. Here the Hazira Vijaypur Jagdishpur HVJ pipeline, the first across country pipeline in India, is primarily used for transportation of which of the following resources? Even sometimes the length of this pipeline also comes in exams. So it is to transport crude oil, iron ore slurry, coal or natural gas. What do you think? It's crude oil, iron ore slurry, coal or natural gas. What do you think, bachcho? HVJ, Hazira Vijaypur Jagdishpur pipeline, the first across country pipeline in India. First such that. HVJ. Yes, 1200 kilometer, correct. For what? A, B, C, D. What do you think? For what it is? So it is for natural gas. What it is for, beta? Natural gas. Okay, remember it. Moving to question 85, bank play a crucial role as mediator in the economy. Justify that statement. Okay, bank play a major or a crucial role. Bank play a major or crucial role as a what? As a mediator. Now you need to justify this statement, and this question is from the chapter. Which chapter, bhai? So this is from the chapter Money and Credit. For how many marks this question can come? So this can come for a 2 or 3 marker question. So yes, we will say that bank act as a mediator between two people. Beta, you will write the first point between two people, and the two people is one is depositor. One is a depositor who have excess of money. Who have what? Excess of money. And the other one is borrower. And the other one is borrower who has lack of money, who want to go to the bank to get money in credit. So yes, bank act as a mediator between beta depositor, and the second one is borrower. Okay, the second thing is that bank provides the loan. Okay, bank provides to the loan to the one who needs it and ask them to pay a interest rate. Pay attention, ask them to pay a interest rate. But there are two people, one is a borrower, okay, and one is a depositor. Pay attention, third point is very important. One is a depositor and the other is borrower. They ask a high interest rate from the borrower and pays low interest to the depositor. Okay, when you deposit money in bank, they'll give you a small interest rate. But when you borrow from the bank, they will ask for a large interest rate, right? 8%, 10%, etc. The difference between them, okay, the difference between them is the main earning of the bank. Got it? Yes, got it? Chalo. 3 marks, 3 points, done. 85th question, done and dusted. 86th question of the day. By 86th question, moving to 86th question, if you just watch this 100 questions, nobody is going to stop you from getting how many marks in your exams? 95 plus. Take this as a guarantee. Just read this 100 questions by practice. This is what you're going to practice for your exams. Moving to the next question, that says 86, how was the idea of Swaraj interpreted by the plantation workers in Assam? So we know that the idea was Swaraj, okay, the idea of Swaraj was interpreted differently by different communities. Here we are talking about the plantation workers. Okay, here we are talking about the plantation workers. Beta, kidhar? In Assam. Do remember, kidhar? Assam. So, Assam mein what happened na? There were tea gardens. Pay attention. There were tea gardens. Do you remember? So, in that tea gardens, workers were being bought by different part of... In Indigo nahi bhai, tea gardens. Indigo khatam. Indigo Champaran end ho gaya. Right? So, tea gardens. In the tea gardens, workers were there from different parts of India, and eventually in the year 1859, I remember it as 9 or it's 8, check it, it's 9 I guess. An act was passed that was Inland Immigration Act. An act was passed, that's Inland Immigration Act, and according to which the workers living here were not allowed to leave the tea gardens. They were not allowed to leave that tea gardens without the permission of beta what? Without the permission of Britishers. And do you think that the Britishers are going to give them permission? No. So what was the demand? The workers say that we will boycott them and we will bring Gandhi Raj. Yes. So what is Swaraj for them? So freedom from this Inland Immigration Act and freedom to go back to their homes from these tea gardens is considered as freedom for them. Swaraj for them. Get it? Chal. Get it? Moving to next question. अगला क्वेश्चन है 87th क्वेश्चन. Why are check? 87th question. Why are checks drawn against demand deposits considered a form of money in the modern economy? So check is basically a form of modern currency, right? What are they? Options are because they are issued by government, right? Because they are made of a special kind of paper, because they can be used to directly settle payments without the use of cash, or it's D because they carry a high rate of interest. What is the speciality of check? By every time we see the movie, by itne ka check, utne ka check, right? Every time we see the hype of check in the movies, in the serials particularly. So what can be the correct answer to this question? Why are check used as a demand deposit and a safer way for the modern form of currency? I got your answer as correct. That's C, because they can be used directly. By there is no cash. You just go get the person, ask the person, I need payment. The person will issue check in the name of you. You'll go to the bank, ask the bank and submit that check. In this transaction, is there any use of cash? No. So cash, what is check basically? They can be used directly to settle payments without the use of cash. Without the use of cash. Okay? Chalo. Next question. 88th question. The government of India announced a MSP, that's minimum support price, for wheat, paddy and other crops before the sowing season every year. Har saal government declare what? MSP. Bhai, what is MSP? Farmers grow the crops, Government goes to the farmer, by there can be a possibility your crops will fail. What you will do then this will not be sold in the market. So we will give you a predestined money, predestined amount, that whatever happens with your crop, we will give the money, but you give that crop to us. So predefined payment. Okay, MSP, minimum support price, it can be helpful for the farmers. It is actually. So every year this price is minimum at which the government is willing to purchase the crops from the farmers. What is most likely economic objective of this policy? So what is the most likely economic objective of MSP? भाई पिछले साल भी पढ़ा था क्लास 9th में भी. Option A, to discourage farmers from growing these crops. Option B, to ensure that the crops are sold only to private traders. C, that's to protect farmers from price fluctuations and exploitation by middlemen. Or it's D, that's to increase the price of food grain. I have seen that you are giving the answer as C. Yes, what I was telling, it in the case of flood, by baad aa gayi, what will you do? You can't do anything. Drought, right? Pani nahi gira. What can you do? Farmer can do nothing. The crop will fail. And then we know that about suicidal cases and many more. To support that fluctuations, government pre-defined give you the amount, by this is the minimum amount we are giving. Give the crops to us. We will settle it down. Whether it's good or bad, we will do that. Get it? Question number 88 successfully done. How many left? Only 12 for the day. So moving to the next question, 89th, again in MCQ format. Very good. Which of the following statement best evaluates the geographical requirement for tea cultivation? Arey bhai, very important chapter, agriculture. I don't know why we guys miss this, but this is very important chapter, agriculture, from your SST book, and that's geography book. Okay, so what is the primary condition for tea cultivation? Give me the answer. It requires cool, dry climate and grow well in sandy soil. Strange. B, it grows well in tropical and subtropical climates with deep, fertile, well-drained soil rich in humus. Okay. C, it required short growing season with frost during the night. Or it's D, it thrives in waterlogged clayey soil with a single heavy downpour annually. Answer it. So question is about tea plantation, tea cultivation, and beta, pay attention. Tea is not grown in which type of soil? Sandy soil. No, not at all. Rajasthan mein chai, do you imagine it? No. We know that the tea gardens are particularly in Darjeeling. Okay, we know that northeast region, Assam wala region. So focusing on that, keep in mind that it's grown well in tropical, subtropical, well-drained soil, fertile soil that's rich in humus. Which is the correct answer? By B is the correct answer. Okay, this one is not correct, this one is not correct. For tea cultivation, a considerate condition for tea cultivation. Got it? 90 question. Sugarcane miles are increasingly shifting to southern and western states like Maharashtra. Using your understanding of geographical and economic factors, explain two reasons for this trend: geographical and economic factors. Why? We have seen a trend that previously, like it's now also, majority of sugarcane is grown in UP, Uttar Pradesh. But still, the mills are moving, the sugarcane mills are moving towards south, like particularly state of Maharashtra also, and southern states like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Why? My first reason is that, right, the sugarcane of South India has high sucrose content. The sugarcane of this region has a high sucrose content, so they will get a good sugarcane, good raw product. First reason. Second reason is that sugarcane itself is a bulky product. Okay, and it's very difficult and it's expensive to export it from one place to another, move it from one place to another, right? So stationing mills near the coastal towns, coastal areas particularly, is an economic factor for moving sugar mills towards south of India or the western parts of Maharashtra, as western parts also have access to the coastal towns nearby. Get it? Clear? Important one, beta. If this question comes in your exam, na, you will remember Tanvi Ma'am ne padhaya tha. So question 91 MCQ format, answer it. What is the primary objective of primitive subsistence farming? Again from the chapter agriculture. Primitive subsistence farming options are to produce a large surplus for export, grow a single crop on a large estate, produce cereals and other foods to sustain the farmer's family, or D, to use modern technology to achieve high productivity. What do you think can be the most accurate, most correct answer to the question 91? 9 more remaining only to solve 100 questions. Bhai, जिगरा चाहिए SST में 100 questions करने के लिए, and you have it. Very good. Nearby port because Maharashtra high sucrose contains large. Yes, very good. You write this answer, you will get 2 marks. No worries. Give the answer to the question 91. To the question 91. I got the answer as C, to produce cereals and other food to sustain the family. Very good, beta. Primitive. By primitive, first of all, the primitive word means old, right? So here, which type of tools are used? Old traditional types of tools are used. Subsistence for their sustenance, for the sustenance of the family itself, farmers family itself. There is no objective to sell it in the market. So export, no. Single crash, no. By what it is known as plantation. Whenever you are growing a single crop, it is known as plantation. Okay, this is not correct. Very good. So C is correct as per you, Tej Pratap Singh. Very good. Question number 92 of the day. 92 of the day. Why are millets considered important despite being known as coarse grain? Very important question. Which millet grow well on sandy soils and shallow black soil? Okay, questions are 2 from the topic millets. And we know that the rising importance of millets back in the Indian society, like old ancient people used to eat millets majorly, but then we opted for certain other things from maida, pizza, burger, breads, etc. Like people are now moving to millets. Why? Because it is high in what? Because it has high nutritious value. Pay attention. Beta, it have high nutritious value. And the other one, that which type of millet is grown in sandy soil? It's ragi. Very good. It's ragi. You gave the correct answer. Well, 93rd question. What is the main source of income for bank? By we just answered it in the long form answer. Okay, what is the main source of income for banks? Option A, interest paid to depositors. Interest paid to depositors. Okay. Service charges collected from all account holders. C, difference between the interest rate charged on loans and the interest paid on depositors. Or it's D, money they print on the behalf of government. What do you think is the correct answer to the question 92? Main source of income for the bank. Bhai, bahut kamate hain. What is the main source of income? What do you think? Okay, C is the correct answer to this question. The difference between the interest charged on the loans and the interest paid to the depositors. So we know there are 2 people, borrowers and depositors. Okay, from borrowers they pay a high interest rate, to depositors they pay a low interest rate. The difference between them is known as the actual income of the bank. Very good. Next question. Consider the following case and choose the correct option. After the Indian Constitution was enacted, new subjects after the Indian Constitution was enacted. The new subjects like information technology and cyber security emerged, which were not mentioned in any of 3 legislative lists. Okay, there were many subjects. By नई नई चीजें आने लग गई, तो they were not. How could they know that internet will come in 1998? So there were many subjects not listed in any of the list. How many lists do we have, beta? We have 2 lists: union list, then we have state list, and then we have concurrent list. Your ma'am got energy after drinking water. You should also sip water and answer this. Okay, so which level of government in India has the power to make laws on these subjects which are not mentioned in any of these lists, and they are referred as residuary subjects. So who takes the command on these subjects, make law? Ma'am, when will you take next SST marathon? Beta, for that, join our WhatsApp channel. We will give every information to you that when is the next session. Most probably it will be on Tuesday. So up till then you need to just be connected to this channel. Subscribe it at least. You will get all the notifications. Okay? Get it? Chalo. What can be the correct answer? Who makes it? Between no beta, no both union and state. Only the union government. By we are a country. We are a federal country, but with strong center. Pay attention. What type of government do we have? We have a federal country. That means powers are divided. But who is strong in our country? Central government. So whenever the question comes about residuary subjects, the subjects which are not listed in union list, state list, or it is the concurrent list, then who makes the law? Union government makes the law. Union government prevails there. Get it? Now, if such type of questions come in your exams, do not get confused, beta. Very important to get clear this. Next one in the form of assertion reason. We are again with the next question, 95. How many left? 5. Assertion. The fundamental provision of the Indian Constitution regarding the division of powers, okay, give space here to in your mind, cannot be unilaterally changed by the parliament. So there are certain provisions in the Indian Constitution which cannot be changed unilaterally. Is it correct or not? Think about it. Reason. Any such changes requires a 2/3 majority in both houses of parliament, followed by the ratification from at least half of the total state legislature. What do you find as the correct option to this assertion reason type of question? Give the answer in the live chat and just let me know, are you able to solve this type of questions or do you find any difficulty? So the question says that by the fundamental provisions of Indian Constitution, can it be changed unilaterally or it cannot be changed unilaterally? What are your answers? Give me right now. A. Okay. Ma'am, eco history is easy. History is boring but easy. And civics and geography is little tough for me. Okay. Okay, Arambian, I get that point. So basically, history is boring. But the point is how we can make it more interesting. Like nationalism in India, damn interesting topic. We can do that. Right? Civics and geography, tough but interesting because it have like realistic facts in that. Good. Okay, yes, A is the correct answer, beta. See, this is from the chapter Federalism. Okay, and the Federalism says that there are certain provisions within the Indian Constitution. Pay attention. Like India is a secular country. Can they change it? No. There are certain fundamental, basically the essence of Indian Constitution, which we can't change it. So it cannot be changed unilaterally. What do you mean by unilaterally? By the decision of any one level. Like someday, central government says that I'll not share the powers with the state. Will that be possible? No. So it cannot be changed unilaterally. Correct statement. And if you want to change it by some reason, and if the reason is correct, you need 2/3 majority first in both houses of parliament, includes Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And not yet done, because you need ratification by half of the state. That means 50% of Indian states. If we have 28 right now, 14 should give the ratification that okay, make the change. Then only can this be done. So yes, both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation to A. Very good to the student who gave me the correct option, and to all others who are just silently sitting and watching and thinking that we will answer someday. What are you doing, guys? Next question, 96th question, but this question is like something to write. This is subjective type of one. The differentiate between a unitary government and federal government. I'll not give you a full answer. I will just want that I want that you should answer me in the comment section. Just give me the definition, what is unitary, and then give me the definition, what is federal. Then give me the example. Ma'am, in our half yearly exam, our Geo sir gave a case-based question, but the fact is there was not a single answer in that given question. He was supposed to give a little bit easy to get passage. Beta, see, I understand that, but as a teacher, I'll not say that your sir was wrong there. What happened now, we need to prepare for the worst thing first. I सबसे कठिन के लिए तैयार रहिए, because you are in class 10. This was the pattern of class 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. When you just was given the passage, take the answer, write it, easy, done, must. No. But there are chances in our exams, in your exams too, that what? The type of passage can come which have no link with the questions. The link of the question is from your textbook. You read the textbook, right? So there are chances. There are chances this type of questions can come. Welcome Radhe, where were you? I just shared the answer writing strategy also. Where were you there? Hello to everyone. Unitary and federal. So in the unitary type of government, when the central government holds all the power. Holds what? All the power. That type of government is known as beta central government. Which country follows that? United Kingdoms follows this. Okay. Hi Mukhlal. Hello beta. Hello. Welcome to this live session. And federal form of government, when central government share its power with the state government. Okay, when central government shares the power with the state government, for example, it's USA, then we have India. Okay, and here you can also write Spain as an example. Get it? Get it? So which question? 96th question, differentiate between unitary and federal government. Will you able to write it? Moving to the next question, and the bar is here. 97. Just let me give the correct answer. Major rice producing state. What it is? Is it West Bengal or Uttar Pradesh? Major rice producing state. Just let me know. Hello ma'am, my name is Rupesh. Hi Rupesh, how are you? How are your exams going on? Are your pre-boards still running? What is going on in your class 10 preparations? You can share that with me. Hope I can help you somehow. So the question here in front of you, major rice producing state, is it West Bengal or UP? Then second one, major wheat producing, it's UP or Punjab. Give me the correct answer to this question. Write 1 and 2 over there so that I can differentiate your answer, okay? Ma'am, the passage was about history of Lakshadweep and there is no connection of UTs. Yeah, then you are right. Then you are right, beta. Then you are right. I get it. I get your point that why was it difficult to you. I thought that it might be something from your book itself. Okay. But however, such major difficult questions are not going to come in your final exams. Don't worry. 15th December से pre-board हैं. So are you prepared? Are you prepared for that pre-board? So your studies are still going on. Do you need any help in SST? I will help you. Just let me know. Okay, so major rice producing state, it's West Bengal or UP. So beta, West Bengal is a major white rice producing in comparison to UP. If we talk about major wheat producing, it's not, oh, okay, it's, what do you think? It's Punjab. Correct, correct. So it's UP for the first one. Sorry, arey bhai. It's West Bengal for the first one and Punjab for the second one. Get it? Very good, Radhe. Very good, Tej Pratap. Next question chale. Next question is 98th question. 1992 constitutional amendment. Okay, pay attention. 1992, this constitutional amendment significantly strengthened local self-government in India. Highlight any two constitutional provisions for the amendment that empowered local bodies. But if they are asking two, the question will be for how many marks? 2 marks. But your ma'am is going to give you 5 points because this question can come in 5 points by 1992. Okay. In 1992, we amended our Indian constitution. Pay attention. We amended. Okay, amendment in our Indian constitution. And when we did it, 1992, what we did? So basically a third tier, okay, a third tier government was added in India. And this third tier government involves two things, beta. That was panchayats, okay, and then there was municipalities. Panchayats in rural bodies and municipalities in urban areas, okay. Then second point, okay, it was made compulsory to hold elections for panchayats. Compulsory, beta, to hold what? Elections for panchayats. For these elections, a separate, what was made? A separate state election commission was made. A state election commission was made, right? And in that 1/3 seats, pay attention, 1/3 seats will be reserved to women. And the last one, major important, that source of revenue. भाई इतना खर्चा करेंगे पैसा कहाँ से आएगा? So the source of revenue was written in the constitution itself. Now tell me, 5 points done. Were you remembering these 5 points to write in the exams, or something extraordinary crazy you were thinking to write? These are the perfect 5 points that will help you to secure 5 marks. Ma'am, map work. Mukhlal, what do you want? Like, I should help you in map work? Okay, so for map work, I'll share you one thing. I have made a video. It's just 58 to 59 minutes of something video. 1 hour video, consider it. Okay, and that's a complete video of all the map work for class 10th. Complete video. You need not to go anywhere. I have taught in such a way that you will learn that there itself. Okay, so go watch it, and if in case you have any problem, then also write the comment in that video itself. I'll sort that out. Okay, done. Chalo, 99 question, close to the last question, and very happy to share you that bhai 100 question SST. बहुत अच्छे, very good. The liberal revolution in Germany in 1848 was suppressed by the combined forces of monarchy. We know that. They were suppressed by the combined forces of monarchy, military, and who were supported by which group of large landowners in Prussia. So, whenever revolutionaries rise, there were 3 people who suppressed them. One were large, what? Monarchy. Then we know military. The third one were large landowners. What are they known as? The Carbonari, the Jacobins, the Junkers, or the Slavs? What do you think? Carbonari, Jacobins, the Junkers, or the Slavs? 99th question. By crazy, 99th question. Liberal revolution in Germany. Where? Liberal revolution in Germany in 1848 were basically suppressed by which among the following? I'm waiting for your responses. What you guys are doing? So yeah, C, okay. Junkers, correct. Why not Carbonari? By this was a group of revolutionary, right? Not who suppressed them. Jacobins to Maximilian Robespierre gaya. Slavs were people who live in Balkan region, है ना? Though they have no connection, so it is Junkers. 100 question map work again. 100 question beta map work again, so that I can make you feel light at the end of the session. And the map work first question says that, tell me a state. Array, I have given the answer to this in the session itself. A state where over irrigation is the primary cause of land degradation. Batao, a state where, give me the answer to the first one. A state where over irrigation is the primary cause of land degradation. What do you think? What is the correct one? A state where over irrigation is the primary cause of land degradation. What do you think? Punjab. मैं हूँ Punjab. So yes, this is what? Punjab. ठीक है? Next question. Where is Kakripar nuclear plant located? Where is Kakripar nuclear plant? Tell me. Where is Kakripar nuclear power plant located? I'll give you a hint, a crazy hint. The people of this place eats khakra. The people, no, it's not in Punjab. The first answer to the first one is Punjab. Well and correct. Where is Kakripar nuclear power plant is stationed? What do you think? Where is Kakripar nuclear power plant located? Are you guys searching it on Google? Nahi aata. It is in Gujarat. Where it is, beta? It is in Gujarat. Yes, good. Where it is? Gujarat. Third one, a place associated with peasant satyagrah. This is from history. This is from where? History. So a place associated with peasant satyagrah. Batao. A place associated with peasant satyagrah. Gandhiji did satyagrah over there. Thank you, beta. Thank you. It's like my pleasure that you students are getting help, right? And if you want any other help right away, don't just remember anyone. Just remember Tanvi Ma'am in SST only. I can't help you in maths. Okay, I can't help you in science, particularly not in biology. हाय मैम, मैं गुजरात बोर्ड से हूँ, क्या मैं समझ सकता हूँ? बिल्कुल बेटा. Why can't you understand? This is for CBSE board and we know that NCERT, Gujarat board. If your NCERT, your books are same, then you can understand it definitely. So a place which is associated with peasant satyagrah. Beta, if I tell you about peasant satyagrah, why not Kheda? Why only Champaran? So yes, you can write Kheda here. Because that is particularly known as what? Peasant satyagrah. And that Champaran one, pay attention, this is how we make mistake. And that Champaran one is known as Indigo satyagrah. That's known as what? Indigo satyagrah. So whenever the peasant satyagrah comes, mark Kheda, not Champaran. Okay? Get it? Clear? Chalo. Next one. Name one nuclear power plant. Fourth one. Very good. I just got the answer. It's Tarapur. Or you can write one from the board itself. That's Kakripar in Gujarat. Anyone who know? Chalo. Tehri Dam. Where is Tehri Dam? Okay. Where is Tehri Dam? First give me the state where Tehri Dam is located. Then tell me on which river Tehri Dam is located. Okay, two things we have to answer. We have to answer how many things, beta? Two. Tehri Dam. One is about state, where with which state Tehri Dam is there, and the river where Tehri Dam is there. Batao. In our answer, we can also write keywords. Arey bhai, we need to write only keywords. Don't forget to write keywords. Also, nahi. You have to write keywords, bhai. That will give you marks, beta. Right? Don't write something that's from your mind, your theory. That keywords. Like what happens now? Examiners are given a blueprint. Then by this should be the answer. And if you guys have that keywords in your answer, they will tick. Okay, don't miss that keywords. So fifth one, the state is Uttarakhand. Okay, Tehri Dam is in the state Uttarakhand, and the river is Ganga. Or if you want the more accurate answer, it's Bhagirathi. Bhagirathi. Satluj, not Satluj, beta, not Satluj. Tehri Dam is not on Satluj. No, it's on Ganga. Okay, chalo, 100 questions for the day. Now, give me your feedback. Did you guys enjoy the session? Are you guys going to come in the next live? Right? Did you subscribe to the YouTube channel? Did you like the session? Did you join the WhatsApp channel or not? Just let me know right now, because I want the answer. I want you guys to see in the next live so that I can understand that I am helping you or not, or it's just a waste of time. So yeah, Bhagirathi, correct, Uttarakhand, Bhagirathi. You were right. You were very participative, Tej Pratap. When applause for yourself, because you were participative since the first question we started today, and that's very good. You have given me the time in just nearby your exams, and I'll really value your time and will try to provide you the bestest of the possible. So hope you guys will be available for my next session so that I can help you in whichever way possible for your SST exam to score full marks. Okay, thanks that you guys liked the session. What I said, remember in mind, follow the strategy. Definitely you are going to score full marks. Bye bye till then. Enjoy your day. Good night to everyone.